Paige. I'm at the Las Vegas Summer Market. I'm standing in the beautiful Artisan showroom, and I'm going to talk to you about our new introductions.
Confection is a colorful sculpture that is comprised of a series of interlocking disc and circular elements that seem to float like little bubbles. The elements are made of brass, chrome, copper, and steel, and are finished in a process that we call flame painting, which you will see on several other pieces as well. Confection measures 64 inches wide by 28 inches high by 4 inches deep. Fashioned in the true spirit of mid-century modern design, Vintage Grid was our feature piece on this introduction. Crafted from brass elements, which are then flame treated, the entire piece is finished in a natural and heavy verde patina hand-applied process. This piece measures 70 inches wide by 39 inches high and 2.5 inches in depth. Stellar is comprised of many small steel elements that are fabricated to take the form of a free-flowing wave, which create a very dramatic effect when light hits the individual surfaces from any direction. This sculpture measures 69 inches wide by 23.5 inches high by 6 inches deep. Libretto is what we call a geometric abstract that is fabricated from individual steel elements that are flame treated to create a unique effect. The finish incorporates soft tones of sage green, sky blue, and off-white, making this a very versatile sculpture in terms of design application. Libretto is 55 inches wide by 30 inches high and 3 inches deep. Reminiscent of festival colors, Jubilee is sculpted from individual handcrafted steel and copper elements that are hammered to add depth and texture. The entire piece is then hand-finished in a palette of rich, primary tinted colors that make a bold and dramatic statement. This piece measures 68 inches wide by 30 inches high and 5 inches deep. Brilliance is what we call a Seizure classic, an original design taken from our archives that was first introduced in 1972. The entire piece is crafted from brass that has a vintage tarnished patina finish. This sculpture measures 49 inches in diameter and is 4 inches deep. Sunspots is also a Seizure classic from the 1972 series and is today considered an international classic design element. Just as the original, the entire sculpture is crafted from polished brass that has a subtle antique brown tone that comes from age. Sunspots is also somewhat unique in that it was designed as a vertical sculpture and measures 61 inches high by 25 inches wide and comes out 8 inches from the wall. This free-flowing organic sculpture was named Elevate by the artist, as he wanted the piece to give the impression of ever so slightly rising upward. This piece incorporates individual steel, brass elements, and a heavy application of welding braze that creates an added layer of metallic effect to the surface. This sculpture measures 55 inches wide by 27 inches high and 5 inches deep. Medium is a scaled-down version of one of our top-selling designs over the last 2 years and was modified for application in smaller room dimensions where design elegance is still desired.